Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you guys are doing really well today. This is going to be a reading from the Good Tarot. Alright, here, Leo. Leo, these are general messages. They can, they resonate with you how you're wanting or meaning for them to resonate. And if they don't, then you just don't accept them. Okay, from your spirit team, from the Good Tarot. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Fire energy. And I will have that to the side here in a second for you. Okay. Oh, Leo, this is good. Some kind of resolution is coming through. And it leads to your Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Water in reverse is choices, decisions, and some kind of change up, but it's leading to your Ten of Earth or Ten of Pentacles, which is good. That's a good thing. We're going to get clarifying cards because I don't want to just get the message based on what's laid out for right now. So, and like I said, on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Fire or the Queen of Wands energy, which is great. That energy is bold, daring, wise, I would say, but very intuitive and skilled. So the skill level is pretty high with that Queen of Wands energy or Queen of Fire. Skill set, that's what I was meaning to say. The skill set, not just, yeah. Okay, so the main issue, though, we're going to go ahead and clarify. It's got the Six of Air and the Four of Fire in the reverse as a challenge. What direction is this ship heading into is the issue. What direction is this ship heading into? Because from all it can seem like, it seems like everything is go ahead, straight ahead, calmer waters, and lots of big changes here, especially when it comes to at the heart of the matter, reassessing, or, well, we could say the Knight of Swords is bringing in this seize the day opportunity. And it might be to make some kind of, and it might be a mental thing, but to make some kind of a shift, paradigm shift in the way of thinking. Yeah, okay. And so the more I look at this, the more I'm getting that with the past energy, you have the Five of Air. So I'm thinking, since it has that Knight that I clarified with connecting those two, that it is an ascension too, in a sense. It is going to be about perspective, about where you've been and like where, yeah, how long you've been there or whatever it is when it comes to perspective. Sometimes it can feel like things aren't moving forward when they really are, because the Knight of Swords is saying that this change was initiated in the past and is sailing. It almost looks like full speed ahead into calmer waters. The Four of, let's see, yeah, Four of Fire in the reverse. I feel like this is about participations, groups, or making big moves, or like shifts in direction also, because I'm really picking up shift in direction. At the heart of the matter, I have the Queen of Earth and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Earth energy in my readings is normally about work of any kind for this divine feminine energy. So it can be anything from domestic, from housework to a home business to, it doesn't have to be all, of course, but whatever this is, this energy is working out. That is at the heart of the matter, which is really interesting, because if you're leaving one area, like a rough time behind, because at the heart of the matter, something has been working out all right, then that's why you have the Nine of Air in reverse or in the environment with the Eight of Earth in reverse, because something here has found the solution to get you going, working, developing your skill and getting better at it. So there's intelligence here too. With this Queen of Earth, there's intelligence, there's a know-how. And I think that that might be impressive here. Tell me about the Eight of Earth. The Page of Swords. Okay. The information or news about what didn't work out, or discussing maybe even something uncomfortable to talk about, but it has to it regards a solution involving either changing careers or getting better at whatever it is that you're doing, or doing your own research here, doing your own work. It could be dealing with a message, a letter, or something like that, a package or a letter. And I think of the swords as being swift. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. So tell me about the, now this is kind of upsetting here, Leo, because you have the Star in reverse for you, for your energy, which is, you know, to me, without even clarifying anything, it's like some kind of disappointment in yourself. That's what that would just, I don't see how you could clarify that. Okay, well, you could clarify it even more if you consider yourself the High Priestess energy, because there you are, disappointment, High Priestess energy. But it's not necessarily disappointment. Sometimes there's a holding on to some kind of knowledge here, or some kind of like wisdom, but it is about some kind of disappointment in whatever it is, and it might be something on a personal level. Of course it is, since it's representing you. So what helps relieve insomnia, restless nights, anxiety, and stuff like that? Because that's really what you're dealing with here in the environment, is trying to find a solution to sleep or anxiety. And the Queen of Swords, there you go. Because you already know in your heart with the Queen of Swords what is your truth and how to live in your truth. And I know that's as general and as vague as I can be, but every situation is so different that I have to be that way with this. So, living in your truth. All right, let's see what about the perspective, because I was looking at, this is what's interesting, is I feel like I've even had a title like this one time for my reading, and it's coming back because it's been a very long time since this title has come back into the readings, but feeling like you have already like jumped or changed timelines during this reading. The reason why is because the Fortune's Wheel in reverse is always this big perspective, needing to have perspective on it for me, that card. And then the Six of Air is really coming across as a shift in perspective. And I feel like because of this shift, it's the shift in how you're viewing the past events and what you've been through that is getting you or moving you forward to finding solutions about living in your truth ultimately here. What you're hoping or fearing is something that really, if you think about whether somebody else likes you or whether somebody else believes in you, then you've already missed the point of believing in yourself. So you have to back up and figure out Okay, well, what was that about? Tell me more about the perspective shift, because I think this is like one of those quantum type healing readings. With the Ace of Swords, it's probably a challenging issue to find truth and clarity when it has so much to do with the heart and perspective. But the only leap of faith that you really need is to definitely believe in yourself and you stand up for your own truth. The Nine of Cups in reverse says, careful what you wish for. Also, could be dealing with the disappointment when it comes to partnerships, businesses, relationships, or choices or decisions from the past. But finding the strength to learn from them, to grow from them. And getting your 10 of Earth, which is the long time goal. So what it's saying to me is have humility while attaining your 10 of Earth. Remain humble in this situation. Always careful what you wish for and choose things that are good and healthy for you is the hope for anyone that loves themselves, right? All right. And there's the King of Air underneath the Queen of Fire. The King of Air to me could be talking about order, discipline, by the book mentality. We'll get some clarifying for the Queen of Wands and the King of Air. Or this might be talking about mentors of yours, friend, and yeah. Friend or coworker or boss. And then standing up for, defending yourself, and putting yourself into your work is really important. Especially standing up for what you do. It brings wealth in here, Leo, because the 10 of Earth is like, if it doesn't come on the front of appearing as material or money in front of you, then don't be dismayed because you're still moving in this energy of it's going to be worth for, you know, the people in your family or whatever. Like building up towards this legacy. That's what I'm trying to say. The Knight of Cups might be because there are different offers. Maybe like when this remaining humble attitude or something like that. Maybe that has some kind of charge where it activates something else to happen, you know, like the butterfly effect. And then the Knight of Cups comes and then bam, your 10 of Earth. I think that this is like one of those readings where amazingly you've probably paid attention and therefore you've already changed the outcome. And that's a beautiful thing, Leo. All right. So put your head into your work. I'm going to pull a rune. I don't know if I should take jumpers with this because really it's just kind of, there's not many. They're not really meant to be cards like that, but, well, that's neat. I just saw that. There's a movie. I just saw this stinking symbol on it. Rune number 1. Okay, so wealth, currency, drawing money, abundance workings, fertility, examining the nature and purpose of wealth, effort that pays off, and good financial management. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'll pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Clairvoyance, clear seeing. Pendulum reader, scrying, rune casting, or dowsing. Chakra healer, clearing and balancing. And let's go ahead and get you something from the Witch's Oracle here, Leo, because I did pull a few Oracle cards for the last few signs, so might as well. Yeah, so this is the Witch's Oracle. This was just some kind of like learning tool, flashcards for runes, and the Oracle Genetic Gifts, the Good Tarot. I should have it written down below. I should. So clairvoyance. Oh, okay. All right, Witch's Oracle. What you got for Leo? Give us something for Leo. Five, or number 5, which you could say changes. The 3 circles sometimes is also looked at as a mountain. Or three of Pentacles can be cooperation. So you got different things that could associate with this card and the imagery and that number already. But I would say 3 and 5. So maybe an 8 total of some kind of big achievement here. It says spiral. Well, I always think of the golden ratio, you know, when I do think of that Fibonacci or something, spiral. Yeah, probably didn't pronounce that right. Okay, so this here, oh, it is about that vortex. I don't know that there's this vortex that what Abraham talks about, the channel. All right, so yeah, this is about law of attraction, actually. It's about how you bring the energies to you, and if you can imagine the spiral going faster, it's like that's the faster your things are gonna, you know, generate or form, like the faster it goes. So I think it's talking about the energy and the winding up of this spiral. It says, treat life like it's a dance at the moment. You are attracting attention. Change is coming. Are you ready? And then it says, release, let go, prepare. And this is the formative ethers. Attraction, release, and movement. Megalithic monuments. This is also symbolic of life and death. Okay, let's do another one. Excuse me, I had to have some coffee. I don't know if anything wants to come out. Well, Leo, let's pull from a different deck since it's not wanting to be that cooperative. Let's go to this deck, the Heavenly Bodies astrology deck. It's a beautiful deck. I love this deck. What is it called? Heavenly Bodies astrology, and get the little guidebook with it. It's the best. Okay, I have Chiron, which that has been a theme for lots. And house 3. Okay. Yeah. Communication. And you have another 3. So you have 3, 3, 3. Wow. I'm going to go to the book for these, by the way. So hang on one second. Leo, Taurus is coming out too for you. Or this is, since it's a general reading, I would say it's probably referring to the energies present within that sign, like that are very prevalent, which is stability, protection, trust. Yes. Let's see here. All right. So we'll start with this one. The first, well, no, we'll start with that because it went right to it. House 3, it says here, yeah, it asks if you felt like you could express yourself as a child, and it is talking about the mentality of the rational mind or the mentality of how to cooperate or get along in a situation. It could be about in relationships in general, but I think it has to do with that cooperation. Yeah, or siblings. It can have to do with that partnerships and siblings too. So it's regarding the third house, and it's also regarding the first house. So that came out, and it says this holds the energy of the dawn. So it's like, I would say that would be the light. There's always the light at the end of the tunnel. There's always it's always darkest before the dawn. What else do they say? Feel pride in who you are and align with a higher vibration. And it says you'll discover beauty and abundance, of course, that the divine has for you is what it says. And it does talk about your self-image too, because, well, the one is to me, I would think that that's about the individual here, or just how you handle the self-perception or image. So what is Taurus energy bring into your reading here, Leo, at least for this card? In between house 1 and house 3. So it's self-image. All right. So this sign would envelop Mother Nature's, okay, lover of beauty, stability, patience, and trust. Experiencing things through the senses. It just warns regarding materialism or stubbornness. Yeah. Being Venus ruled, it's a lover of beauty, valuing everything from fine art, fine food, to body work, enjoying the luxuries and accumulating things of value. So, okay, then Chiron. So the card Chiron in this deck says that this is about a teacher of wisdom of past experiences. It's like the snake, the death and rebirth cycle here, where it sheds its skin, and for a while it's going to be a little tender, but then that second skin is actually stronger, than the first was. That's why it's come about, usually, I would think. Anyway, in my metaphor, it is here for Chiron's card. So it's learning about relationships and how to cooperate and get along, and how to handle self-image and your perception of your role in those relationships and collaborations, we could say. So yeah, that is what I've got for you, Leos. Hope that you enjoyed your reading. Hope you enjoy your day. Bye-bye.